Hello everyone, I am going to show you how to cook popcorn. Right now I have some oil in the bottom of my pan and I'm putting it over a pretty hot stove. I've got it turned up to about 8.5 or 9. Goal right now is just heat this oil up so that it's hot enough to pop some popcorn. And the way that I like to test that is by putting in 3 kernels. And when those 3 kernels pop, I'll know it's time to put the rest of them in. We have popcorn a lot, so we keep ours in a nice jar like this. Of course, this is a good time to put the lid on because they'll pop in about probably about 2 minutes. It's going to take them to pop. So I'm going to put a lid on here and then fast forward until when they pop. So here we go. Now, if your stove is on really high, you'll probably get it to pop pretty. Oh, wow, I already got one of them popping, so I have it probably a little bit too high right now. There goes the second one. And just waiting on number 3. There it goes. Now, it depends on what size pan you're using. But I like to put in enough kernels to cover up the bottom of the pan. It's about that much. It's about a cup of popcorn kernels. Now what I'm doing is I'm rotating to get all those kernels cooking evenly. So I'm also going to grab some hot pads because if I just leave it like this, once it starts popping, my hands are going to burn from all that steam. So here's my hot pads, ready to go as soon as it starts popping. Now I've always put it in a paper bag from the grocery store, and that's going to help with my last step. So I'm going to grab a paper bag real quick. You can reuse the same paper bag over and over. This one's got duct tape on it, so you can tell we've used it a couple times. You hear them starting to pop in there. And once I hear them starting to pop, I'm actually going to go ahead and turn my heat up just a little bit more. Now we just want to get them all to pop in there. The longer that it sits on there, the hotter that oil is going to get, and the more of them are going to pop. Still picking it up and shaking it around to get all the unpopped kernels on the bottom there. And now they're really popping. You actually kind of take the lid off at some point. It's falling. You don't have to do that though, you can leave it on the whole time. Okay, once it starts slowing down, we're going to get that off the heat. I like to open it up and get it out of the pan as quick as I can here. Alright. All that popcorn to get a paper bag. That one was pretty good. You can see that's a nice looking bag of popcorn already. Now we just got to season it up a little bit. Of course, we want to put some butter on there. Butter makes everything taste good. And, you know, depending on how much you like your butter, that's probably too much for some people. But I put about, maybe a tablespoon and a half in there. A little bit of salt. If you want to measure it out, you can do that. I've always just done it to taste. And now here's the little trick here where you're shaking the bag. You're going to grab one side of it and you're just going to lift the other side. And what that does is it flips up all the popcorn over here and it makes kind of a circular. Taste a little bit. Some people like to get different flavors on here. This is nutritional yeast from the health store. It's got kind of a nutty flavor in it, and it's healthy for you, and it really goes well on popcorn. So, we got some hot butter in there. Of course, we're gonna get our butter in. Of course, you can just put it in a glass or a measuring cup, stick it in the microwave. Okay, and now it's all mixed up. Give her a little taste test. Just right. And there you go, that's how you make popcorn. And then that's it. Once you're all done with that, then go ahead and wash your pans and pots so that your wife stays happy with you, and then give her a bowl of popcorn. I'm going to go do that right now.
I want some popcorn, please.
Ashlyn gets some popcorn too.
How about, did you hear me? Here's my nanos.
Well, if you have any questions, send me a message and I'll try to help you out with that as much as I can. Good luck.